Alright, so this part. Oh wait, sorry, I messed up my intro. Hey guys, here it's ETZ here today. So this part, this is where we get to finally use this thing.
Getting cold feet? I don't blame you.
All right, let's just. What could go wrong? So only a bunch of lightning.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to.
Alright.
This holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Okay, this might be the last one or two parts. I have no idea. Oh, yeah. Yeah, complete the molecular level. I guess... Oh wait, no, it is... I'm just gonna put it into endurance.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Yeah, I would like... Oh, okay, I was about to say I would like to, but it's close. Okay, this part might be shorter than I intended.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
Just give me my son. Alright? That's all I'm here. Okay, this is super futuristic, like...
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do.
Okay, this is... Okay, person.
For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials.
Alright.
A shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy. And our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for yourself.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my god. It's really you.
Who are you?
I'm your
Sean,
dad.
It's me.
I'm your
Your
dad.
dad.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Are you
Sean,
okay?
Are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, open the door.
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who is Father? Where is he?
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you
Kill you. Right here.
right now.
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 Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I could probably solo everyone in here if I want.
God. All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's
All
good
right.
to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
You're older than me.
Bullshit.
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced.
I mean, to be
in the
fair.
Commonwealth,
Oh,
think about it.
this is weird.
Evolved. You had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10,
60?
60 years? That is the reality.
60?
And here I am,
But then why wasn't Kellogg like,
raised by the Institute,
and
now it's
what?
it.
It must have been those, whatever it was. But why?
Why? Why take a child?
Yeah.
Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you.
In a manner of speaking. Yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
So I am the synth's grandfather? Okay.
Sean. It's really you.
It really is. I know you must have questions. Please.
So, hopefully I can just walk out of here.
You understand?
Kellogg.
He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his.
Alright.
It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well.
Alright.
The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be a...
Uh-huh.
Okay, well, that's about it. Okay.
And now,
Okay.
after all these
That was a
years,
glitch.
you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
No, sure.
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assumed that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done. You'll need time to acclimate yourself, a chance to become acquainted with our procedures.
It's worth it.
I'll do whatever it takes. It's worth it.
I am glad to hear that. And finally, Dr.
Oh,
Lee
whoops.
in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
So I have to go. I'm just gonna go. Oh, I could kill him. Hold up. What are my objectives on this one? Yeah, I'm gonna switch to this one.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Hey,
We are honored to welcome you here.
Oh, there's a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Cool, hold up. How much time I got? Oh, I got plenty of time.
Don't make excuses.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
So my son's older than me, and well, biologically. Well, okay, I don't know. This is I don't know.
Hey, Eve, have you seen my notebook laying around?
No. Did you leave it somewhere else?
I can't remember. Oh well, I don't need it right now.
For such a smart kid, you're a bit unorganized.
Well, I prefer to call it organized chaos.
Hello.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious phase 3?
No, good to see you. Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary
Doc.
drive servo.
They weren't kidding. You really are here.
Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore.
All
You
right.
can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much,
All
I
right.
think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water
All
and
right.
provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll be a load off Sean's mind. Take your time. Get yourself acquainted. There's a lot to take in. Plenty of things you won't find topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
Good for
I'm
now.
good for now. Thanks.
All
Why
right.
then, that's the third primary drive breakdown this month.
Anyways, so that Dr. Lee person, Sean, I guess, or
Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans.
Father mentioned, I guess.
Ask me. They were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
So that Dr. Lee person, I guess Sean or Father or whatever mentioned, sounds familiar. I think I met them in Fallout 3. Okay, my headset's about to die. So, yeah. Wish I knew where my cord was. Okay, hold up.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't
Is the cord?
primary levels
Nope.
below 2%. Also,
Hold up.
haven't patched your navigation software.
I want to cut the video short, so it's probably better if I'm the cord. Nope, that's the
Since
optical
bumping
cable.
into walls. All right,
Hold up.
that's all for
I'm gonna go grab the cord quickly, so I'm gonna be muted for a second. Alright, I'm back. I had to grab a cord for my headset. I think this is USB-C. Yep. I haven't charged this headset in a while. So, hold up. Just to take off the headset for a second. Alright. Alright, just gonna grab this. Sit down carefully. Alright. The next person appears to be in here.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced.
Will there be any pain?
I honestly don't know. I suppose.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
No, I probably shouldn't be sneaking around.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
There, all done. You can return to your duties, and remember to record every symptom you experience in detail.
You know, I'm gonna just do this one. Alright. This is quite the interesting... How much time that was? Okay, not much.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Excuse me, doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here again.
Maybe?
Yes, I know who you are. We all do.
While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
It shouldn't.
Well, that was productive.
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you, I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Alright, so this is, well, I gotta say, interesting, kind of an understatement.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
Greetings, sir.
Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide.
I am seriously thinking of trying robotics to knock some heads
Wait, hold up with my, okay, good.
Always be vigilant.
Targeting package
We have
upgrades I
many
asked for.
enemies.
Maybe I
You're
should
here.
take some courses.
Glad you made it.
Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction
Hi,
as
Doc.
it is between
So,
us and pretty much all the
here
other
you are.
departments.
Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau.
Cool.
I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No issues.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous.
Yeah.
Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. Well, I gather
Interesting.
you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I just... Combat
I'm no
experience?
stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have
I just... Oh, you see, I have the thing called VATS.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
That's the only reason I was able to... Oh, wait, he's, taking that. Taking... Look, if I didn't have VATS... Yeah, the series wouldn't really be a thing. Let's just say that.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Alright. Oh. Bioscience. Ah, yes.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on Batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our operation.
Excuse me,
Wonder how
Doctor.
the Warwick
Welcome.
family is doing.
So good to have you here.
Raleigh must be
Dr.
close to
Clayton
10 years old
Holdren,
by now.
head of the
It's
Bioscience
remarkable
Division.
that any
I
child
can't
can
wait for you
survive
to see
for
the
so
work
long
we're
up there,
doing.
don't you think?
It's truly amazing.
I look forward to learning more about it.
In that case, let me give you a brief overview of what we do here. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
That's amazing.
Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
With hard work and ingenuity, any challenge can be overcome. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is. But I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'd like
I'm
to.
not sure how well I'll fit in, but I'd like to give it a try.
Great. I was hoping you'd say that. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
It says use the network scanner. All tapes out. Probably an inventory. General aid. Miscellaneous. Network scanner. Hold up, let me go back. Let me go to data quickly. It's probably like a computer somewhere.
All systems nominal.
Is there a computer somewhere? In fact, I haven't. I'm just gonna remove that. So this is where the institute is.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance.
Okay. How exactly do I use the holotape? Oh wait, actually, wait. Hold up. Data. Inside job.
Status. All functions normal.
Probably some stairs I gotta go up.
See you.
Be nice if I could find them.
Please don't get any germs on me.
Child sin. It's just remarkable.
From the looks of the lore, from the looks of things in this game, they got more technologically advanced after the apocalypse, or the bombs dropped, I guess. I find it interesting. So based off of this game, the bombs originally dropped in 2077. You want to know what other game takes place 2077? Cyberpunk. It's crazy to think how different the two games are. That's a cold gun. Like, my gun is cold. You can see it's... I guess I just go up this way. Probably. time for me to go up again. Or down. This is an interesting episode. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. Probably Batman. After Batman, I'm probably gonna do Outer Worlds. I was thinking about doing Horizon Zero Dawn, but I figure I want to do something that is an open world just for my next one, you know. Just a little easier to follow, I guess you could say. Not that this game isn't easy to follow. I actually had a lot of fun playing it. Well, through there. Talk to the dude again. I could shoot him, but I don't
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
It's amazing.
You've got technology here that I never dreamed possible. It's amazing.
I'm glad you can appreciate what we've accomplished. None of it has been easy. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
So I'm assuming synths are essentially just humans that were made. Well, I'm guessing the synth stands for synthetic human, but I'm guessing they're humans they made in a lab.
What do you mean by proper supervision?
I mean that while they are here in the Institute, fulfilling the purpose for which they were designed, our synths perform admirably. As you're about to see, however, they can become unpredictable when set loose. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best for everyone. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
How exactly do I do that? All right, let's go. At least I got my cryolator. I might have to end the part soon. How much time I got? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to end this part here for now. I think the next one might be the end. It might be the end soon. But anyways, yeah, I will see you in the next episode.